Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today we are checking out Tango and Cash. This is a very much, anticipated is not the right word. Requested is the word. A very requested movie for me to watch. After watching all of the Rambo movies, you guys were like, you need to watch Tango and Cash. And after I watched Demolition Man as well. Whenever I watched a Sylvester Stallone movie, Tango and Cash came up because you guys were like, it's so much fun. So I'm very excited to get into it. I'm going to be honest, I've never heard of this movie before until you guys recommended it to me. I don't know anything about it. All I know is that Kurt Russell is in it and Sylvester Stallone is in it. That is it. And I know it was made in 1989. So I'm expecting just a really fun movie. I'm expecting a lot of explosions. I'm expecting it to be an action movie. I don't know. It could be like a dark, moody noir movie because it's about two detectives, but I'm expecting it just to be guns and explosions. That's kind of, I feel like that is what Sylvester Stallone was maybe like used for, like an action hero in the 80s and 90s. Even though he is really good at those dramatic emotional moments, I feel like his career definitely became more of just an action star. So I feel like this could be that. This could just be one of those action movies, just a very fun action movie. Yeah, and the thing I'm most excited for is Sylvester Stallone and Kurt Russell, and to see their dynamic and their chemistry with each other. I'm probably going to guess, well, I'm not probably going to guess, I am going to guess that they are not going to like each other, that they're going to be very different personalities, and they're going to have to be partnered together to solve a case. I think that is probably how it's going to go down. Obviously, I could be dead wrong. I could be just speculating just the most wrong thing in the world. But that is my guess for this movie. I feel like every buddy cop movie has these two guys, or just two cops, I guess, who are just like, I don't like you, I don't like you. And then in the movie, they're like, I don't like you, but we're friends. You know what I mean? So I feel like that's how this movie's going to play out. But I am very excited to see these two actors, especially Kurt Russell. I've seen a lot of Sylvester Stallone because of the channel, and that is really awesome. Have not seen a lot of Kurt Russell. The thing I know Kurt Russell the most from is Guardians of the Galaxy 2. So I have not seen that many Kurt Russell movies, maybe not even any of them. But I'm not really sure. I think my dog's at the door. Come on in, Huxley. She wanted to watch this movie as well, so I kind of FaceTimed her, and I was like, Huxley, do you want to come up and watch Tango and Cash? And she's like, okay, and now she's here to watch. Okay, anyways, let's watch this movie. I hope you enjoy my reaction to Tango and Cash. I already like this movie. We're only 3 seconds in. Already like this movie.
Unit 3 is in the area.
I see him, but I can handle this myself.
This is Air Unit 3. Forget it, Tango. We'll take it from here.
So Sylvester Stallone is Tango, and Kurt Russell must be Cash.
We're out of our jurisdiction, Tango. County.
Dude, what the heck? This is kind of insane. The helicopter flying so close to all these cars. Oh, is he gonna sharpshoot it? Is the truck gonna explode because it's a tanker truck? But that could get him in a lot of trouble. All he needs is one bullet. My guy's Rambo. Oh, never mind. He's putting 6 in. Never mind. I thought he was just gonna be cool and put 1 in. That's why you gotta wear your seatbelts, my guys.
Glad you could drop in. You like jewelry?
Glad you could drop in. I hope this line has a lot of cheesy lines.
And you're out of your neighborhood, big city boy. I want your badge, I want your weapon, I want your ass. Who in the fuck do you think you are?
He thinks he's Rambo.
He is Rambo. Wow, what a joke. What a joke. What? Is he super famous?
Well, if it isn't Armani with a badge.
Oh, but he wasn't on the front page. Or was he just he was in a smaller one. He's gotta be wearing bulletproof, right? He must be always be prepared. No, the old lady. Look where you're going. Imagine watching a police officer take your car and then just absolutely destroying it. This guy is still running after his car.
I believe in perestroika. Welcome to America.
The government must pay for a new car for you, right? Like, if a police officer takes your car and then it gets destroyed, they must pay for a new car.
Good thing you had your vest on, Cash.
Hardly need it with these. Half load, soft lead slugs. This guy was really sloppy.
I told you he'd have his bulletproof vest on.
Hi. So, you don't know any English, huh? What?
Smooth Kurt.
Kongsman, I don't know his name, I swear.
Look at that, Flat Top. You're speaking like a native already.
What is this? English 101.
It's what I learned. This is how I learned to speak English.
4942 Front Street, 9 o'clock.
Very good.
This guy broke so easily. I mean, obviously he doesn't want to die, but Kurt isn't going to kill him, so he just broke so easily. Bad assassin.
How many millions? How many? How many this time?
You can tell they're bad guys because they're walking so menacingly.
How he loves to dance. He waltzes in and takes all my drugs. And then tango's back out again.
Well, I've had enough of this.
I knew someone was going to make a tango joke eventually. I was going to make it in my intro and I forgot.
Various other enterprises. On the west side, Mr. Lopez. Ray Tango.
Please don't kill them.
Have ever handled. Within that time.
Please don't kill them. Oh, it's a maze.
Aren't they beautiful?
So he's going to try and get Tango and Cash into prison? Ugh, that was a good shot. This is a really good shot. I like this shot. Oh, this is cool. This is so cool. And on the other side of the wall is Cash.
Get yourself killed, pal.
Oh, really? I'd say it's the other way around.
I love
I pull his trigger.
Cash's.
You pull that trigger, I'm gonna blow you in half. You got the visual?
I love his laser gun.
I've been on for 3 months. That makes it my case.
Marc, yes, that shows how stupid you are, because I've been on it for about half an hour now, and here I am all caught up with you. It's time.
Oh my goodness. I like it already.
Want to do the honors?
Ew.
Thing out of him. You know, you're right. This is your show, and I'm gone. Ciao, babe.
Oh my god, they're getting framed.
I'm gonna blow both your fucking brains out.
No problem.
Look, I'm convinced.
I'm convinced.
Now.
You're a bad karma.
I hope you got a good lawyer.
Get Joe Pesci as your lawyer. Get Joe Pesci as your lawyer.
What else?
Sir, tape's ready.
What tape?
It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. How were all of those agents so close to the room and didn't see or hear Tango and Cash walking in and all confused?
You've listened to the tapes, and if you had to make a judgment regarding its authenticity,
I'd say that there's no reason for me to believe that it isn't genuine.
And what type of procedure did you use?
You can fake tapes. Tapes can't be your only evidence. Tapes in the gun. You need more than that.
Detective Cash assaulted me. He put a chair in my chest and sat on it.
I couldn't find a piano.
My lawyer wants me to cop a plea.
Yeah, mine too. 18 months. Lompoc Federal Country Club.
I think you'll love it. I understand they open the gym at 5 a.m. You can start pumping early.
I read your records, Cash. Isn't that the date you were hatched? August 16th? Ring a bell?
Oh my goodness, he lied about his birthday. Sylvester Stallone. That was beautiful. Sylvester Stallone is a beautiful man.
Your Honor, may I approach the bench, please?
Proceed, Mr. Tango.
If they were
Okay.
being held as murderers, wouldn't they be in like a special box so they wouldn't be able to move around the court?
Now that Tango and Cash are behind bars, you don't have to be afraid anymore. What's the matter, gentlemen?
So they have free real estate for the next 18 months.
Use your imagination. What makes you think
They're getting out.
ever get out again?
Is he gonna try and kill them in the prison? Oh my goodness. This looks not minimum security, let me tell you.
Transferred off the bus somewhere down near Victorville.
We gotta find him.
Well, nice to see your underwear problem is solved.
I know. Cash. Just stop holding in your stomach. You're unarmed and still very dangerous.
Okay, Sherlock Holmes. So goddamn smart. You tell me who set us up.
I don't know yet.
Yeah, you don't know shit.
I love the impersonation was so good.
Bring him here! Come here!
This guy looks a little angry.
Yes, I loved you in Conan the Barbarian. If you need me and my ass will be in the neighborhood.
I loved you in Conan the Barbarian.
Would you mind stopping that? Thank you. Appreciate it.
Hey, this guy. This guy's very familiar. Try to read the sliver. Why was I saying slither like a snake? Sliver of a newspaper. That really took me a while to say. That took me too long to say. Excuse me, what is happening? The guards would have let this happen too. Looks like you're the one whose meat is dead. Mister? You know what? Easy way to escape prison. Oh no. Never mind. Not an easy way. It's an easy way to escape life.
Oh yeah, let me guess. The welcoming committee.
It's either that or a surprise party.
I love the optimism.
Just think of me as somebody who doesn't like you very much.
That was not that menacing. I'm sorry, my guy.
Taunty Tango. You're a pretty boy, aren't you?
I'm panicking.
How'd you like me to change it for?
I'm panicking.
I want to get killed by an American! Jerk off!
You fucking wanker!
Put it away for now. Just for now.
This movie, man. This movie is something else.
Why did you do that?
Why?
Yeah, why?
I was having a bad day.
Like now?
Like now!
Oh, that was a nice kick. Ooh, ow. Ow. Batter up. Dude, he's literally breaking their bones. I guess they're gonna kill him though, so it's fair enough. I love it. Don't panic, don't panic. I love it so much.
It's alright, man.
It's going down like Arnold in T2. Thumbs up. It's alright. It's alright. This movie has really taken a turn from what I thought it was going to be. The prison guards are finally here. They must have let this all happen. I mean, I guess the evil men released the prison guards, but still. How did it take them so long?
I'm Assistant Wood.
My CO when I started on the force.
You guys are in deep shit.
Oh, shit.
Really? Yeah. Who the hell?
Sylvester Stallone is a sassy man.
Come on, Gabe. I got a present for you.
You're unbelievable.
I do miss my wardrobe.
Aww. You'll get it back. You'll get it back by the end of the movie, and you'll be looking spiff and span.
Ow.
I don't want them to be splitting up. I don't want them to be splitting up. They're so good together. He's so bad at escaping. What the heck? Like, I know the guards are on his side, but still, he's so bad if he's trying to be stealthy. Oh, that's a good shot. That is a nice shot. No, 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 no. See what I mean? The fan can just turn on at any second. They're gonna fall and get fanned. Is that Stallone? Yes, Stallone. Let's go. Go. Cash, go, man. I really wanted one of them to get fanned.
Sure you know where you're going?
I know exactly where I'm going.
Then get your ass out of my face and get there!
Some of the lines in this movie are good.
Don't touch those wires.
Thanks.
Someone's gonna get electrocuted. Ah, that's such a that was such a sick shot. What the heck? That was so cool. That's like Batman shot. I love makeshift zip lines in movies. They are so much fun. Get out of here, man. Oh, I hate Minecraft, man. Oh my god. Yeah. Okay, I thought that one of the things was like in his legs. Yes! Kill him! Ah, he touched both wires, baby. I hope he's dead. I hope he's dead. Oh my goodness. Oh, is he gonna make it? Oh, what a sick shot. I don't know why that like the spotlight behind them is super cool looking.
Fun?
Jesus Christ! What'd you do? Stop a copy in a Danish?
I hate Danish.
How can you hate a Danish? I love Danish.
Parent, we cannot rely on the police to take care
Imagine-
of this matter. I insist. Don't insist!
Imagine this happening in real life and the cameraman for those two is just zooming in and out, and they're like, what are you doing? What are you doing? Can we just have a still camera and let us talk?
Hope they're all right.
Attention in the lab. Commencing live fire test.
Wait, I am so confused. Were they trying to get them out of the prison? Hello? Wasn't the police trying to get them out of the prison or trying to find them to bring them back to the prison they were supposed to be at?
See you, buddy.
Yeah, that doesn't backfire at all. Oh my goodness. Imagine you close your fridge and Sylvester Stallone is behind it. How did this guy out-muscle Sylvester Stallone? Car bomb.
I am the foremost expert.
You won't be the foremost expert for long if you keep using junky equipment like this.
What do you mean? The state-of-the-art equipment.
Not anymore, baby.
Just tell him his favorite stockbroker is back in town. He'll know.
Oh, that poor guy's coat. He's gonna be looking for it for ages now. Like, where did I put that coat? That's Katherine. Must be. The fan in the background. He just like, that has to be Katherine.
Tell you what, this one's on me, all right? I'm really sorry.
The police are here. The guy at the door must have recognized him. I was about to say, isn't his face on all of the newspapers? My man is so distracted. Is she trying to distract them? It's a pretty cool visual with the fan and all the like the tinsel and all the light reflecting off of it. It's pretty nice.
Let's have a look.
Something wrong?
She could be Cash in disguise.
Hey, Lynn, let's go!
Oh my god, he's... Yes! Yes. I was just about to say, how is he going to escape? Is he going to be dressed as a woman? Yes. Oh my god. He's looking good. He is looking so good. That must have been so much fun to film. The whole cast and crew must have had a riot when that happened.
I'll be on the road to recovery.
My dog would like to leave. Huxley, why would you like to go? Bye. Oh, she moved my owl. Huxley's coming back in. Why did you leave just to come back in, you crazy dog?
It's all the way in. Oh.
Heads up, please, back! Ah!
Why was she making it seem like it was... She was really acting.
Why you screen all your guests?
Oh my god, that was a good line too. There's some good puns.
What the hell were you doing in
Hey,
there?
I saw him. I was just getting ready to make my move. By the way, your girlfriend.
My sister! My what?
What?
I guessed it. I guessed it.
My house, and I let you dwell here.
I pay you rent.
Yeah, and you're 2 weeks late.
Well, if you had checked...
You get rid of Daffy Duck there and try to clear your names.
Already started.
What do you got?
The tapes, the tapes, the tapes.
Come in the house, change your clothes.
You're gonna make a very ugly bride someday.
Wow, is that a proposal?
Oh, that joke's happened already at some point. Yeah, that joke has happened. That was good. That was good.
You're being hunted by some sadistic mystery man and you're worried about my dancing?
No, I'm not worried about anything. I'm just wondering if you needed a little extra cash. I could buy you a bond or something like that.
A little extra cash? Because the guy's called Cash. Get it?
Ray, you have nothing to feel guilty about. I love you.
Put it there.
Put it there. I want to do that with Sylvester Stallone one day. I want to put it there.
Oh, I don't want to put you in jeopardy.
What are you talking about?
Oh, I'm talking about all that filth and scum I have to deal with out there.
Well, here I am.
See what I mean?
The lines are so good. And the cueing and the chemistry between the actors.
Don't you know ponytails are out this season? How you doing, Cash?
Oh, things are just getting better.
Thought he was going to say, and I've been expecting you. That would have been good.
Come on, you meat puppet! Who pulls your strings? Piss off! Bollocks the plan, eh? I like this. Give me a name, death threat together. You're going back to fucking England in a fucking baggie.
Up yours, also. You ain't worth a toss. Go on.
He's so British.
But because of this dirtbag and his friends, we're on the run. No, it's payback.
That's enough.
Oh. Sylvester Stallone, the bad cop now.
I don't want to hear it.
Barrett! The geezer you want Barrett. He's Barrett.
Who the hell is Perret?
The bloke with me in prison. He's the governor.
Yeah, where's he now?
That was a good little play that they made there.
Bad cop?
Worst cop. Did you sleep with my sister?
Oh, I don't believe you.
Did you bump uglies with my sister?
Bump ugly.
I believed the oldest routine in the book. I feel so gullible.
No, you can't take that. That's one of a kind. That's a prototype.
Oh, and trust us, we won't put a scratch on him.
I don't trust them.
If you don't make it back, and I do, I am gonna date your sister.
I knew he was gonna ruin the moment. Oh my goodness.
Until you give me your blessing. Fair enough?
In that case, never.
Let's go to work.
Oh my goodness gracious. I hope they just blast in there with this car. Yes, that's what I want.
Yes, mommy.
Oh, that was sexy. Are those rockets? They have rocket launcher cars? Those explosions were cool. They had like green in them. That was really cool.
We're on fire.
Yeah, we're cooking now.
There are so many puns and jokes in this movie that I lose track of them sometimes.
Which one do you want first?
The bad.
We're almost out of gas.
What?
The good.
This car must have bad mileage. I love it. I love it.
You guys aren't holding out on me, are you?
Here.
Oh, wait a minute. Why is yours bigger than
Owen.
Genetics, Pee-wee.
This is a movie.
Ciao.
Oh, whenever there's an explosion in the background. Beautiful. Oh, what a good shot.
Sequence is now engaged.
Either this clock works backwards or somebody activated the bomb.
Yeah, I wonder.
I've never heard that one before. A lot of bullets for one man.
Look out!
No! Oh, his arm. You should have just pretended to be dead and just lived, my guy.
Not yet, lad. Game's just starting, isn't it? Over here.
Wow, he's so dramatic putting his face on the TV first.
Recognize Plan B. She fancies me. She might even lose her head over me. Know what I mean?
I feel like you could have shot him. And I mean, the grenade is like an assurance, though. Oh. Smart play by the British man. This guy sucks. He keeps hitting himself into glass.
We never talked about Plan C, asshole.
In the pants. Oh, say goodbye to your knob. Ooh.
Kneecaps on 3.
Call it.
1.
2.
Oh my god. That was good. How did they know? I wonder how they knew.
You saw the ring, right?
No, the monogram.
What?
Yeah, I was reversing the mirrors. What about the ring?
It's in the wrong hand of the mirror.
Are we clever or what?
Oh, interesting. I'm glad they explained it. And run away from the explosion. Oh, there's 7 seconds left, my bad. 4, 3, 2, 1. That'd be so fun to run away from an explosion like that and look cool. Yay, the high five. The high five of heroes. That was a very fun movie. That was a very fun movie. I enjoyed it a lot. It was really good. And that was my reaction to the much requested Tango and Cash, the 1989 comedy buddy cop action movie starring Kurt Russell, Sylvester Stallone, and Teri. I really enjoyed that movie. I thought that movie was really good. It was not without its flaws. There were definitely flaws with this movie, but I just thought this movie was so much fun. The jokes were so good, and there were so many jokes as well. Some of the jokes flew way over my head because I was still thinking about the previous joke, you know? It was just non-stop. Whenever Tango and Cash were on screen together, it was non-stop jokes. But I thought that the jokes, most of them landed. Some of them didn't. Some of them I maybe just did not understand them because of when this movie came out, 1989. It was a while ago, so maybe there was a reference or two that I just did not understand. But for the majority of it, I really enjoyed it. When I start these reviews, I like to look at the reviews of the movie, I guess the audience scores and the critic scores of the movies, because when I search up the cast, I get the score, so I like to briefly touch on them because I think it is very interesting. So on IMDb, it got a 6.4 out of 10, and my dog is just there, so she will help with this review probably at some point. Yeah, I got a 6.4 out of 10, which I think is a pretty reasonable score. This movie's been out for a while. I'm sure a lot of people have seen it because it has Kurt Russell and Sylvester Stallone in it. I don't know how well it did at the box office, but I feel like this is a reasonable score. It's not the best action movie, but it's not the worst action movie. It's very in the middle. Rotten Tomatoes, though, it has a 30%, which I disagree with. I think this movie is better than a 30%. A 30% movie is not very great, in my opinion, and this movie was definitely better than not very great. Again, I think this movie was definitely a mediocre to good. No, I don't think it was mediocre. I scratched that. I think it was a good action movie, but I don't think it was great, and I don't think it was bad. I think it was just a good action movie with some great dialogue. But before we get into how much I like the dialogue and the jokes and stuff, I would like to get into the music. I thought the music was very good. I didn't notice the music a lot, but when I did notice the music, I thought it was very fun. I really loved the soundtrack. It sounded like someone just like bopping back and forth, you know? It was like very bouncy, and that's kind of how the characters were as well. The characters were very bouncy. They kept bouncing off of each other. Someone would say a line, and then someone else would bounce back the line, and you know, it was very dynamic, and the soundtrack kind of, in my opinion, kind of worked very well with the characters and the characterization of Tango and Cash, because they were very bouncy people and they worked well bouncing off of each other, and the score was also, to me, felt very bouncy. So I don't know, I really like that. Getting into the script and the dialogue now, I thought the dialogue was really good. Obviously a lot of cheesy lines. I think like one of Sylvester Stallone's first line was like, "Glad you dropped in," and the guys had just fallen out of the truck into like right into his lap pretty much. And so I was like, okay, it's one of these movies, just cheese line after cheese line after cheese line after cheese line. But it did not get tiring, because I think that's because of Kurt Russell and Sylvester Stallone's delivery of the lines, as well as just some of the lines were top tier gold. I can't think of any off of the top of my head, just because there were so many and they're probably all just mixing up and swirling in my mind, but they were all so good. When they landed hard. And again, like I said earlier, some of them I might not have got, or some of them I may have gotten but did not laugh because I was still thinking about the joke before. I think there were a lot of jokes in this movie. I don't think that's a bad thing. I think this movie was super good, and people will definitely pick and choose the jokes that they laugh at and pick and choose the jokes that they don't laugh at. But for me, I thought that there were way more jokes that hit than jokes that didn't hit. And I think that's just because of the amount of jokes in this movie. There were like, I don't know if I've ever watched a movie that was not just solely a comedy that had this level of jokes. Like, this just felt like a comedy, but then they also had like the action stuff in it, which was really good. Speaking of the action I thought was decent. Some of it was really cool, like some of the finale stuff when they were in that cool little minivan thing and they were driving and there were explosions behind them and stuff. That stuff was really, really cool. I really enjoyed that. The fist fighting, the hand combat was decent. I thought it was filmed fairly well. A little bit too many cuts for my liking. Again, I am very picky when it comes to action, so I can definitely be a little bit of a bummer when it comes to action. I really like my long takes, my wide shots when it comes to action, just seeing everything in frame, seeing the actors doing everything. And yes, I could see the actors doing stuff. It was definitely not as cutty as something like The Bourne Identity or something like that, which is just cuts every half a second or something like that, even quicker. The cuts, some of the shots were pretty long, like 3 or 4 seconds. Some of them were shorter, like 1 or 2 seconds. It didn't bother me. I wasn't getting annoyed with how many cuts there were. I just prefer less cuts. So the action to me was decent. It was fun. It was entertaining. And it definitely like brightened up this movie. But I think what brightened up this movie the most was Kurt Russell and Sylvester Stallone. I would like to take a backtrack to the script though. I definitely forgot something when I was talking about that. This movie definitely surpassed my expectations in the buddy cop genre of movies. I was definitely expecting something very akin to Lethal Weapon or very akin to basically any other buddy cop movie, and I was wondering how they were going to make this different than the rest, because there are so many buddy cop movies where you have two famous actors getting together, they both don't like each other, they both have their differences, and somehow they have to work it out and solve a case. And there have been so many movies like that, so how are they going to do it differently? And I didn't think they were going to do it differently. I thought they were just going to do that formula well, but they did. I feel like Kurt Russell and Sylvester Stallone never hated each other. That was one big difference that I saw off the bat. I feel like they never hated each other. Yes, they had very distinct personalities and they were different, but I don't think they were different enough to hate each other. I think they always respected each other in a joking sort of way, but they never said it to each other's faces. They're always like, you're the second best cop, you're the second best cop. But I think they did always respect each other. I think they both knew that they were both good cops, and they worked really well as a team from start to finish. They never well, they did argue, but it was always an arguing in a joking sense in a way. There was never like a huge argument besides maybe escaping from the prison that kind of showed that they didn't like each other. So that was one big difference that I saw in this buddy cop genre that this movie had. And the other difference was that they weren't they got arrested at the start of the movie, which I definitely did not expect. I thought they were just going to have to solve a case, find a killer or something, get the killer, put them in jail, become friends, game over. I thought it was going to be a very simple movie. And while the movie was fairly simple, it was like convict Tango and Cash of committing a murder, put them in jail, keep them in jail, and then they escape. And now they're hunting down the person who put them in jail to begin with, you know? So it was a very simple plot, but I did not expect them going to jail, and the whole jail sequence was so much fun. I loved it. I think that was my favorite sequence in the entire movie. I was kind of hoping they'd stay in the jail the whole time and just like try to escape, and then people would keep coming out. I don't know. I thought that would be a lot of fun if they could stay in the jail the whole time. I'm pretty sure there's a movie with Sylvester Stallone and Arnold Schwarzenegger where they're in a jail together. I think so. That would be kind of fun to watch, because I really liked watching Sylvester Stallone and Kurt Russell in the jail trying to figure out how to escape, trying to figure out how to survive, and it hurt me when they were getting electrocuted in the water. I don't know. I just was not expecting this like dark twist almost in this story, and I really enjoyed it. Everything else in the movie worked for me. I did really enjoy the movie overall. I thought the camera work was decent. I just thought the whole movie as a whole was decent, was good. I never thought anything was great. I mean, no, that is a lie. Kurt Russell and Sylvester Stallone in this movie were phenomenal. That is such, yeah, I don't know why I would not say that they were phenomenal. They were amazing, but I will talk about them later. But everything else, the story I thought was good. The story did have some issues with it. I thought, in my mind, for example, when they get framed for the first time and there's like 1,000 cops there, they must have all been bribed, right? Because that was something that I was a little confused by, because if all of them were there, how would they have not heard Sylvester Stallone and Kurt Russell talking about like, whoa, we just stumbled upon this guy, and even heard them walking through the house, right? So all of those cops must have been bribed, not just the head honcho, because someone would have questioned it. Also, I thought there wasn't enough evidence to get them into jail. There was a lot of evidence, but it's also could be circumstantial, and also if Sylvester Stallone has been on this case for 3 months, he's probably told someone that he's going to go to this case, you know what I mean, and gonna go to this house. Like, there's probably some form of document or something, right? He wouldn't just do it because he does it, right? I feel like that's something Kurt Russell would do. As he said, I've only heard of this case for 30 minutes. But Sylvester Stallone, I feel like it was definitely more like paperwork oriented and like to the book sort of deal, to the book, you know, like, you know what I mean? Like, not to the book, but more so than Kurt Russell. I feel like he would have told someone where he was going, especially if he's been on this case for 3 months. There are definitely other issues, script issues, weak villains. The villains in this movie were fairly weak overall. I didn't enjoy them too much. They didn't really pose a threat to me for some reason. They were just like a way to propel the story. The real reason why I love this movie so much was Kurt Russell and Sylvester Stallone, which is what I'll get to right now, the cast. Kurt Russell, I'll start first because he is first as listed on the cast list. He was really, really fun. Kurt Russell, I have not seen a lot of his movies. I know he was super famous when he was younger, maybe even when he was older. I feel like he's become less famous when he's older. I don't know. I've never seen a newer movie besides Guardians of the Galaxy 2 where he's been in it. I think I could be wrong. I could have seen one, but I do not remember it if I did. Anyways, he was really, really fun in this movie. His dialogue with Sylvester Stallone was amazing. The way he could bounce off of Sylvester Stallone was great. I feel like he initiated more than Sylvester Stallone. He initiated the jokes, and Sylvester Stallone did the return to the jokes a lot of the times. I feel like that worked better because Sylvester Stallone, I feel like, is better when he does more action and he talks less, and Kurt Russell was better when he talked more and did more action less. I don't know why. I think that's just how the dynamic worked in my mind, and I thought that's how the dynamic worked better in my mind when Kurt Russell was talking and Sylvester Stallone was reacting. I really liked those moments. So I really enjoyed his character. I thought he did have a really fun personality, albeit just kind of a very similar personality to a lot of other movies where you have this buddy cop dynamic, and he was kind of more of the crazier cop. Even though they were both a little crazy, he was definitely more of the crazier cop in my mind. But yeah, he did a great job. And Sylvester Stallone, the other pea in the pod, the other actor who was playing with Kurt Russell as Tango, he was really, really good. I love Sylvester Stallone. After watching him in all the Rambo movies, after watching him in Demolition Man, after seeing him in the first Rocky movie, which I did not do a reaction to. I have watched that on my own time before I started the channel, but this is a little tangent, I guess, but I may be doing all the Rocky movies at some point because I really enjoyed the first one, and I don't really remember it because I watched it like 3 years ago, so I might watch the first one and then watch all the other ones because I heard there were some really good Rocky movies in there. Anyways, that is beside the point. I really like Sylvester Stallone as an actor. I think he's really good at dramatic moments. He's very good at the action, and he's very good at line delivery. I think he is just as good as Arnold Schwarzenegger as delivering those one-liners. I think Arnold is known for it better, but I think Sylvester Stallone is just as good at it, and I think he is better at telling jokes than Arnold is. And I'm comparing him to Arnold because I feel like they were the big heavyweights of this action hero genre back in the day, you know what I mean? So that is why I'm comparing him to Arnold. I thought he was great in this movie. He bounced, again, just like I said about Kurt Russell, he bounced off of Kurt Russell brilliantly. He was great when he was receiving a joke and then delivering another joke back, like returning the joke. I thought that was really, really good. I just thought that he was very good in this movie. I don't really know who else to talk about. Everyone else was pretty good in the movie. I think his name's Brion James as like the British guy, the British man with the ponytail. He was pretty good. I didn't like him. He was very funny when he was hanging off the roof and he was like, I like the view and stuff like that. And you know, I just really enjoyed that scene. I thought that was really good. Teri Hatcher as Katherine was really fun. She wasn't in the movie too much. She was kind of only used as a way to tell more jokes, I feel like. Obviously she was used as bait at the end, but we all knew that she wasn't going to die. I think she was basically just used, I don't know, I thought her character could have done more, could have been more. I think she was definitely just used as the center of a bunch of jokes that Kurt Russell and Sylvester Stallone could have in the script, but I did like her in the movie. I thought she did play a pretty fun role. Everyone else was pretty good. I really liked Michael J. Pollard as Owen. I thought he was fantastic. I don't know, he was just like so much fun, and he was so innocent, and I loved it so much. And yeah, I think that is all I have to say about the movie at the moment. Just watched it, so it's definitely fresh in my mind, but I need probably, just like every movie I watch, need a little bit of time to think about it before I can explain more about it, I guess. So yeah, that is going to be it for my review today. Thank you so much for watching, and thank you so much to these wonderful, beautiful, amazing people right here for supporting me and supporting my channel. It really does mean a lot. I really hope you enjoyed my reaction to Tango and Tango and Cash. It was very, very requested, and so I was very excited to be getting into it eventually. I wish I could have done it sooner, but unfortunately, well, maybe not unfortunately, because I really enjoyed summer, but summer happened, couldn't film videos, but I wanted it to be one of the first videos I did when I got back. So yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time for my next movie reaction.